Live.
Amy, go.
What up? We're live.
How you guys doing? Hey, you want to say
live.
hi to the people?
Look, there's so many people. There's a bunch of people.
Hey, you gotta come over here. We can't move it.
There's
come on,
Emily.
people.
What is this?
And
We're live on YouTube.
There's Becca. There's Amy.
We got Becca.
No,
we
that's
got
Amy. That's
They
Becca.
don't want to be on camera. They're scared.
They're leaving.
We're
They
having a-
don't want to be
I'll
on
say
here.
hi.
Hey, there's Amy. Hey guys, if you don't know, Amy is the premier product photographer in the entire world.
Yes.
We set out on a 6-month search for the absolute best photographer we could possibly find.
We actually found her in
for
Alaska.
Honey Badger Boost.
She was in a snow pile.
Yes.
She was photographing a polar bear. And
And-
I was like, you gotta come work for
Yep.
Honey Badger Boost.
She has literally, if you've ever seen the cover of National Geographic with the snow fox jumping into the snow,
That was her.
Amy took that picture.
Yeah.
So we got her, we found her, and she is absolutely incredible.
Welcome. If you're new to this channel, hi. If you're not new to this channel, hello as well. We are gonna go through a fun thing today.
Yeah, we're gonna do something fun.
I have something super fun planned.
I think that this is gonna be really good. To be completely honest with you, I am not completely sure everything that we were talking about today, but what I do know is I know that Kale made some kind of slide deck PowerPoint, but
Yes.
it's not a normal PowerPoint, is
No,
it?
this is the best part because
Okay.
I knew you wouldn't check it before because we're always rushed and we're always busy.
Yep.
So I made the PowerPoint in a way where you have to guess things throughout.
I have to guess
Yes.
this. What?
You and the
I'm so
audience
excited.
have to guess certain aspects of this PowerPoint. We're going through the 10 biggest mistakes that people make on Amazon FBA. These are 10 really good ones. It's going to start out with number 10, which is a pretty obvious one. It's going to get down into number 1, so you're
Yep.
going to want to stick with us until the end. We have people live, correct? Are we Gucci? Do I
think
see
so.
anybody?
I know we're live. We're just gonna go.
We're just going to go with it. We're
If
going to
you
see your comments. We're going to answer questions
Say
at the
what's
end.
up. Say what's up in the comments. Say what's up. Say hey. We are here. We do this every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. And with that,
We'll answer all questions at the end, but let's get on to
where should I put the camera
presentation.
at so they can see?
We gotta put a small because it's gonna
Small.
be there's gonna be text.
Okay, we're really small, but you can see the PowerPoint, and I can't make this like presenter view because if I do, then it like takes up both screens and it's really, really weird.
Oh,
so we
you're
just have to
kidding.
do it like this.
Okay, wow. Okay, cool. Here we
Okay.
go then. Let's do it.
Oh,
Number 10.
We got Josh. We got Rhonda. We got Wes. What's up, fam?
What's up, guys? Okay.
Number 10.
Let's go through number 10. Also,
Time out.
How swaggy does my boy?
How swaggy do I look though?
Time
I'm
out.
wearing the same hoodie, and I love that golf ball.
Exactly. So number 10, guys, this one is a mistake that we see a lot, and
Yep.
this is being lazy with product research, okay? So these are people that just come to us and they say, oh, I forgot these things.
Yep.
And these are the things that I listed out. So the first one, guys, we'll go through these first few pretty quickly because these are ones you probably heard on this channel before, but they forget to check for 7 and 7.
Yep.
They forget to check for ROI.
Yep.
They forget to check if it's in a restricted category.
Yep.
They forget to do, remember that little saturation hack I did?
With the PPC.
Yes, exactly. They forget to check. There's a way you can check if there are a ton of sellers about to enter your category. They forget to do the pre-saturation check hack.
Right.
They forget to do patent checks. And all of these 5 things, what happens if they forget one of these 5, Taylor?
Then there are several things that can happen, right? The things that can happen is they won't sell as well as you thought they were going to sell.
Yeah.
There is a small potential that you could lose money, but that's not a very big potential because there are always ways to liquidate, always ways to get down to break even, right?
Yeah.
But the biggest thing is that you won't make money.
Exactly.
If you don't do these things, you will not make money. And at the end of the day, the
try.
goal of Amazon FBA is to
make money.
Make money.
I think Alexa's playing music real quiet. Alexa, shut up.
Does shut up work with Alexa?
It does. She really.
Oh, wow.
She doesn't even get offended. It's great. Okay, so we're on number whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so we're doing the 10 biggest mistakes, right? So on the next slides, there's going to be a runner-up for each one, and this runner-up is going to be the 10 biggest mistakes, annoyances that people do on a day-to-day basis.
Okay.
That annoy people.
Okay.
Because it's just like these pet peeves. Okay. And you have to guess what it is. So go to number 10.
Okay. Number 10, runner-up.
What is this common mistake, annoyance that people do?
With Amazon, with us, with what?
No, just in life to annoy people.
Oh,
they're just making life mistakes.
Is the picture related at all?
Yes.
Okay. Eating burritos the wrong way.
Yeah, that was an easy one. So they're gonna get harder
Oh, wait.
as we go. If you guys have seen this, by the way, this is really funny. After this video is over, go to the channel Yes Theory. They faked this photo. Have you ever seen this?
Yes, I have.
They faked. This is not Justin Bieber, but they made it go viral on YouTube. It was crazy. But that's number one. People eating foods the wrong way, eating burritos like some sort of freaking psychopath.
Right.
That's not what we want.
It's lame.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 9. Here we go.
Number
nine.
Yeah. Launching before you're ready, guys.
Yeah.
And this, launching the wrong way. So this is a huge problem we see a lot of our students doing. We want to go through the points?
Yeah, absolutely. So giveaway launches are the fastest way to go broke, okay? What this means is that when you give away products, you are significantly discounting your products and you are giving them away to people to beat out Amazon's algorithm, right?
Exactly.
To get your sales velocity up, to get your sales rank up and get, from page whatever you're on when you first put your product up to page 1, okay?
Yeah.
And if you don't have reviews, launches don't work.
Exactly.
Launch game changes every single day, okay?
So the thing that when I did this slide is when we were in California, we met with Casey Goss, and we're talking about, and he's talking about how his launch system is always evolving, and they're always trying to change it and always trying to make it better, and they're actually coming out with a brand new launch system at some point. It must be delayed here, but guys, the thing is that all of this is based on you tricking the Amazon algorithm, right? You're simulating that you've sold more than you have sold. You're simulating that you've done something that you haven't done. And anything that's trickery like that has the potential to just go away.
Right.
Like if Amazon says, no, I'm done with it, that's scary.
Here's an example. So I was talking to a student the other day. He's got 2 or 3 products up. And for his second product, he put it up. He had like 1 review and he was like, I need to get this selling. Now I'm going to give away 200 units. He gave away 200 units. He got to rank number 4. Don't get me wrong. He got to rank number 4 and then got 0 organic sales because he was on the first page competing with people that had 100 reviews, had 80 reviews, had 50 reviews, had 20 reviews, and he only had 1 review. And so what happened? He lost money, but more importantly, he also lost inventory. And inventory is so crucial, especially as we're really in the heart of Q4, which is a big sales season for almost everyone if you've done everything correct.
Exactly. You don't want to just give away your inventory if you don't know what you're doing. So that leads us to, and I want you guys to participate in the next guess. This is number 9 runner-up. Things that annoy you, big mistakes you can make on a day-to-day basis. What is this, guys?
So I think this could be 2 things, okay?
All right.
This could be 2 things, okay? A, stubbing your toe sucks. But B, this could also be people overreacting to stubbing their toe.
I like the way
I think that's really annoying too.
That is annoying. I definitely was going for A. I was going for the stub of the toe, but I like the way you think.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
All right, cool. That's number 9. Let's get to number 8, guys.
Oh, wait,
so
my bad.
This one is working too slowly / over analysis. So this is a huge mistake we see. People are moving at a snail's pace. So here's what I want to say. Guess what, okay? Good products don't stay good forever. Like, for instance, I showed on a video a few days ago or something like that where there's a monocular telescope that we've actually sold, right? When we started sourcing it, it was a 7 and 7 perfect product, right? If you look it up now, it's like a 3 and 3. So all of those products that you are looking at right now that are excellent opportunities, they're not necessarily going to stay that way.
Right, and we made bank on that product too.
We really did. We still do. It's like it's a great product, right? And so there's always competition. There's always going to be people that are going to come in and see the opportunity that you see. So you have to move quickly. And then these next 2 guys, this is what I like to put this in perspective. Like if you think about it, you can go on Upwork, right? And you can hire a virtual assistant to work for $3 to $4 an hour and do basically anything. Like answer emails. Some of these people are super smart. They can do crazy email marketing, all of this crazy stuff. What that means to me is that there is always someone who's willing to do something that you're not willing to do, right? You're in the United States of America. You have a cushy lifestyle. You live in whatever, a nice house and all of these things. You're not willing to work for $3 to $4 an hour. You're not willing to work for 12, 13 hours a day. There is someone who is always willing to outwork you. So that, I try to remember that. Because when if something's going too slowly or I'm overanalyzing a problem, you need to realize that there is someone out there, some competitor who's probably looking at your product who's moving quicker than you.
You guys ever heard the phrase, there's always a bigger fish? That is what this is. Like Kale and I, have we done well so far? Yes. Can we do a lot better? Yes.
100%.
There are people making a lot more money than us that are way more successful than us. They're doing a lot more than us, okay? And that's what pushes us to go day after day after day because we want to be the bigger fish. We want to be the biggest fish. There's always a bigger fish, but we can be pretty big.
It'd be cool to be a fish.
If you could breathe underwater.
And swim.
Like,
I would enjoy that.
It's like snorkeling, but better.
Guys, stick with us till the end because I promise you these are going to blow your mind. Let's get to number 8.
The runner-up.
The runner-up. What is this?
I think it's just like when people are in front of you, like moving really slow.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it?
This is easy. The first ones are easy. I'm telling you, they're going to get hard at the end. If you can guess number 1, I'm going to be pretty surprised. Okay, here we go. Number 7, guys. Biggest mistakes people make with Amazon FBA. Not getting reviews. This is just a huge one. I don't know what it is, guys, but people seem to think this is optional.
Yeah.
They seem to think, oh, I got 1 review and I'm not making money. And I'm like, how many times do I have to say it?
Right.
How many different ways? How much do I have to use a different accent?
Right.
What's going on? You need 10 to do anything, okay, guys?
Anything.
You need 10 to have effective PPC campaigns, to do an effective launch, to send out an email to a customer and say, buy this.
Yep.
You need 10 reviews. And no, guys, I hate to break it to you. You can't follow terms of service perfectly and still get those 10 reviews. And if someone's telling you you can, good on them.
You can, but it'll probably take you 3 years.
Exactly, and you'll never, then, like we talked about, the competition will come in and crush you.
And so, like, guys, we have so many people that are getting so creative and unique with getting reviews.
Yeah.
We have this one guy I was emailing with the other day who literally has been running Facebook ads and has gotten like 18 reviews in like a period of a month, but they were all spread out with a bunch of purchases in between because he's running Facebook ads and he's doing it in a smart way, okay? You have to get reviews.
So well.
I think the only thing you can do without getting reviews is I think that you can run a low bid auto PPC campaign, which we have videos on that on the YouTube channel and in the course. But I think that there are a lot of people now who are experimenting with PPC to get the reviews, okay?
Yeah.
But you have, your goal, your target, if you're gonna run PPC, you're gonna do something like that, should be to get the reviews. It shouldn't be, I'm gonna try to sell as many as I can, because without those reviews, you're not gonna be able to do it.
Exactly. All right, let's do it. Number 7.
Talking with your mouth full or like smacking the lips.
I just don't like the chewing.
Chewing.
How many of you guys like it when people are like, these are the, this
it's
is
like what my dog
this
does.
is a real one. I mean, this was an easy guess,
Right.
but this is a real mistake that people are making. Like, if you could fix this about yourself, probably be a better human being.
Probably.
Okay, number 6, biggest mistakes people make on Amazon. Is anyone excited? It's on a delay.
It's on a slight delay.
I love you, Marvin.
But
Okay.
guys, you can't assume that you are a wizard. You cannot assume that you are Harry Potter.
That's right. Don't do that.
Gandalf.
No.
Or
you're
any of
not
the other
Gandalf.
famous wizards. You can't wing it. You don't know all of the things. And here, I want to say something about this because I want to go into this, right? Because if you've never done business online before, do you know the difference between DDP and EXW? Do you know the difference between FOB and anything else? Do you know how to negotiate? Have you ever read a book on negotiation? Do you know how to do any of that?
Yeah.
And here's I like this bonus because does learning all this make you blind? But here's the thing. I think that also what people do, and this is actually, maybe this is a pet peeve. I'm just in this mood where I don't care what people think about me.
Okay, cool.
There are so many people. Okay, guys, we get hundreds of emails per day. And we do our absolute best to answer them all.
Yeah.
But there's so many questions that could be answered that people send us emails about that if you just did a very, very, very simple Google search, you would know the answer. Okay? But here's what people do. You can't assume that you're a wizard, but too many people assume that we are wizards.
Yeah.
That's a
Expelliarmus!
Right, yes.
Stupefy!
I wish we could edit this video real time and put like the circle and like a
know.
scar. That would be incredible.
Yeah.
But people also assume that we are wizards. And guess what? If you guys ever email me and you answer me a question that I don't know, I don't respond to you and say, I don't know.
Yeah.
I Google it. I figure it out and then I respond to you guys. We are here to help you. But stop assuming that you are wizards and you can just wing it. And also, stop assuming that we are too.
Yeah, exactly. And the bonus that I talked about, learning all of this make you blind. A lot of people forget about their product. They're like, once they find a product, they get caught up in learning all this nonsense. they forget to double check their product.
Yeah.
It drops, it gets competitive,
Yep.
and they're still like, I'm gonna get the price down to $1. And they forget all about the first step. And that's what I mean by it making you blind. Like if you get caught up on one step and you forget about the most important thing, which is your product, you can really suffer.
That's so good.
So let's go on to number 6, runner-up. Things that people do that's a mistake that's probably ruining your life, that is one of the stupidest things ever.
Literally, you do this, and it annoys me.
What do I do?
Always having your phone out and never ever putting it away. Always being on your phone. Guys, listen, we were in a restaurant in San Diego, okay? Very nice restaurant.
Yes.
And I got a $250 steak.
Yeah.
It was delicious. But you want to know what happens when we're in this super nice restaurant and I order this $250 steak?
I take videos
He
of it.
sits on my table and Kale has this phone case right here where the back of it has lights on it. And Kale like turns on the flashlight on the back of his phone in this like dark lit fancy restaurant. It's like, oh, video!
We'll probably have better light on our faces if we just.
Oh my
I'll
gosh,
just hold
Kale.
it here for the rest of the video.
I don't think we have a window.
I know you're jealous of the case. All right, let's go. Here we go.
Okay.
Number 5, biggest mistakes that
Tell
people
me what
make on
it is.
Amazon, guys, is being really fast and really sloppy. That's what she said.
Yes.
Did you know?
Wait, what?
Did you know that the average Amazon FBA mistake costs about $1,000? Did you guys know that?
Wow.
If you make a mistake on Amazon, it's going to cost you $1,000, whether it's in that moment where you lose $1,000 worth of inventory, or whether it's down the line where you don't make $1,000 back in profit.
Right.
That's we've seen that over and over again. Okay, 99% of all Amazon FBA failures could have been prevented with a little bit of focus. It's like you say when you don't Google it, you don't focus, you don't do things. A lot of the big mistakes, it's just all about you lost focus.
Yep.
You lost focus on what was important. You lost focus on the quality of your product. You lost focus on ROI. You lost focus on 7 and 7, and you died.
Yep. And all of them are in your control.
Yeah.
Our biggest goal as people who have a course, as people are coming to with questions, is to look back at our experiences, look back at our mistakes, because we have made mistakes. We have made mistakes that have cost us much more than $1,000. We've made mistakes that have cost us tens of thousands
I don't even want to think
of dollars.
It's bad.
It makes me sick.
It hurts inside.
Okay, but what that now allows us to do is allows us to explain to you and help you so that you do not make the same mistakes. And I think all of the mistakes on this, almost all of them are based off personal experience from one or both of us, okay? Of we have done these things and we don't want you to do them.
Exactly, guys. And we see your questions over here. This is live. We will get to all the questions at the end. I just want to get through this presentation. Again, you're going to love this. We're going to get into the meat of it right now, okay? So, number 5, runner-up. This one is where it starts to get hard.
Okay.
What is this mistake that people make, an annoying thing that people do?
Talk on their phone in weird places really, really loudly.
Nope, I'm gonna give you.
Dang it.
I'm gonna give you a hint.
Okay, give me a hint.
I'm gonna give you a hint. Oh man, it's just been such a busy day. We did about 20 million in sales today, and I just had to run around the office, and it was just such a
complaining
hard
when
day.
they shouldn't complain.
No, it's the humble brag.
The humble brag.
Everyone does this. It's so annoying. They're like, "Oh man, I was so busy today. Man, I got
that picture is not related to a humble brag.
It's starting to get more vague and more difficult.
Oh my gosh,
you have to think.
It's gonna be very difficult.
All right,
it's gonna be very hard.
Let's move on. If anyone got that in the chat, I'll be surprised. All right, let's go on to number 4. Refusing to bundle. Biggest mistakes people make. People are like, I don't want to do a bundle. I just want to sell it this way. Well, here's the question for you. Ask yourself this when you're about to sell on Amazon. Why, other than the price and the reviews, okay, other than those 2 things, are you different?
Gosh, we look swaggy.
My gosh, look at my face.
Oh, look at my back.
Is there extra value? Is there extra value you provide that is real? I'm talking about like actually tangible, real value, or what am I waiting for?
They're saying in the comments, can you both wave so I know this is live?
Ashley, hi.
So I just waved.
Or is that value in your head? A lot of people get delusional. They're like, oh, mine's totally more valuable. I'm like, I'm looking at it objectively. What is more valuable about this?
And I think that this is the thing, is I think that so many people get hung up in this bundle thing. They're like, I have to bundle.
I'm gonna bundle.
And then they bundle something like a lanyard and like a water bottle. And I'm like, what? What are you doing? And they're like, I have to bundle, and I think a water bottle would be cool to get with a lanyard.
What you do is you wrap it around this.
Right.
You just pour it into your mouth.
Right.
Like this.
Right.
That's how it works.
And I'm like, no, those products are not related at all. There's zero market want for that. One of the examples we've given on YouTube before, so we can do it again, okay, is any kind of disposable cup. We've used rose gold plastic cups before, right? And in our YouTube videos. And one of the things that like Kale came up with was including like a permanent marker or like a erasable marker in the bundle, so that if you're using these disposable cups, you can write names on them and be cute and all that kind of stuff, right?
It would be cute.
That is something that people will actually use. Are those products completely different? Yes, but it's something that can be used together. There are people who just want to bundle and put random things together to get random places, and it doesn't make any sense.
So Joshua Mallon is live right now. I love you, Joshua. He just said, if you want real proof, he just said bundling makes a difference. I'm witnessing it right now. Joshua just sent me this literally yesterday, bro.
Hold on, I'll make you bigger.
Right here. Can you see this?
I'm gonna make you bigger.
It's a little dark. Oh no. How do I make it brighter? Oh yeah, there we go. Look. He sent me his sales. He did $780 in one. This is yesterday.
Wait, how many days is that? It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like 15 days?
He did $6,400 in 15 days. And look at it go up. It's just going whoop. That's Joshua. It's working. Bundle your products. Let's get on to number 4. Here.
Okay.
This is number 4.
We're right here.
Biggest. Okay. Number 4, things that people do that annoy you. This is going to be different than what you think.
Okay. Stress eating.
Oh, good
no.
guess.
Okay. Stealing all the good food.
Think about what he's going to do after he's done eating that.
Okay. Not put it back in leaving food out.
Leaving the empty containers.
Oh, yeah.
The fridge.
Oh my gosh.
Tell me that doesn't annoy you.
My wife gets so mad at me when I do this.
I do that all the time. It's a mistake we all make.
It is.
Okay, let's go to number 3.
Wait. Joshua Mallon hit 1,500 that day.
Dang!
So the day that he sent you, he hit
So that was early on in the day. That's crazy.
That was at noon.
Okay, so number 3 biggest mistakes people make with Amazon FBA. Are you guys enjoying this, by the way?
I hope so.
Hope you guys are enjoying this.
Yep.
It says less than perfect product photography. So, did you guys know that the standard now for product photography is Amazon? Have you guys ever seen like an Amazon Basics product or like an Amazon Alexa or any product that is sold by Amazon? Go and look at their pictures. That is now the standard. Okay? Does that freak anyone out a little bit? Because Amazon is a $1 trillion company. Clearly, they have pretty good photographers.
Right. Guys, think about when you pull up Amazon and you're looking at all the pictures, okay? The picture is bigger than the reviews.
Yes.
The picture is bigger than the price, no matter where you're looking at it on, okay? The picture is what people buy based on. If I type in wireless charger, okay? And I'm like, oh, that one looks okay, but this one looks way cooler. I'm gonna buy the one that looks cooler. Obviously. And you can change that no matter what your product is by having good pictures, different angles, have a professional. The beginning of this live stream, we were talking about the premier product photographer in the entire world. Her name is Amy, and she's incredible. She works for Honey Badger Boost,
and it's not even that. It's having a great photographer too. But I think the biggest thing that people talk about here, I'm gonna skip the bullets one for a second. It says feelings greater than features. So people don't really care about, they obviously care about features for certain things, but what they want to do is feel how they're going to feel when that product arrives before they make the purchase, right? And one of the biggest differences with that is adding in models. And so if you saw, like Becca was here earlier, we have a whole slew of models. If you can't model your product with an actual human being, with an actual good-looking human being, let's be honest, it's going to be a lot harder to sell your product. And this is one of the things that I struggle with when I first started the business is because, like, what was I going to do? I mean, I can have my girl do it, but she's like, I'm a pharmacist. I'm not a model. Like, you just send it into someone that takes care of it, and you're good to go. And then the last thing, people don't read your bullets. Guys, a lot of you guys are just sitting at home. You're spending literally weeks. What should I put in my bullets? Who cares? Put keywords in your bullets. Get your bullets to rank your product.
Description is about ranking, not about buying.
No one reads that crap.
Are about buying.
No one cares. Okay.
Ashley, hold on. Ashley said, I've only found you guys today, and I must say you both are so real. Keep up the great work.
Only found us today? That's
Thanks,
amazing.
Ashley.
What's up, Ashley? Okay, let's do this. Okay, so number 3.
Talking in a movie theater.
Oh, wow. I guess I didn't get harder as they went on.
That one was too easy.
It was easy? Okay, I bet you number 2 is not going to be easy.
Okay. Let's do it then.
All right, number 2, biggest mistakes we see on Amazon. This one really hurts me inside because I see this a lot. Maybe it's because when we came into the space, there was a lot of people that had just started doing this. Giving up and liquidating way too soon, guys. You guys are like, you're too flaky. Like you invested all this time, months and months and time of energy and money, and you have all these products sitting in your basement or sitting at Amazon, and you're like, I don't think it's a good product. I'm just gonna liquidate it and move on to the next one. And I'm just like,
don't do it.
Don't do it. I feel bad.
And like, what's so crazy to me is we have a bunch of people who have bought into our course, Annoy University, who have been in other courses, okay?
Yeah.
And they see our videos on YouTube, and they email us, they send us a message, and they're like, hey, I found you, you're really cool, and like, I have this product, and it's not doing very well, and these people told me that I just need to get rid of it. What do you think? And I go and I look at it, and the title is trash.
Yeah.
And the pictures are trash. And they have 4 reviews, and they haven't put any work into making it work, into trying to get it to rank, getting more reviews, increasing, decreasing your price, doubling PPC spend, any of those things. They just done it. And here's what I want to say. You guys may be looking at this slide and being like, right there it says increasing your price. Is that a mistake? Is that an error? Should that say decreasing?
It's not a typo. Have you guys ever noticed that some of the best brands, some of the brands that are doing the best in the world have refused, absolutely 100% refused to go the low end route.
Yep.
Like they are, like we're talking like Louis, Rolex, all of these brands that are high end, all they've done is they've added in perceived value. They haven't increased the quality of the product.
Yep.
The product is the same. They just increase the price. People associate high price with high quality. Therefore, they will buy it because they think it's better.
Yep.
You'll make a higher margin. You'll be able to reinvest that money into more aggressive PPC campaigns, and you can scale way faster.
Listen to this story. This is a 100% true story, okay?
Yeah.
I had somebody who I was messaging with, okay? And they said, hey, I have this product up. I'm selling it for $24.99. I think this other person who we think may be Chinese, like a Chinese supplier, came in and started selling the same product, even stole some pictures off the listing, okay, for $19, okay? So this is literally what we had this person do, okay? I had the person lower it to 18.
Yep.
The other person lowered theirs to 14, okay, the next day, okay?
Yeah.
The next day we had the person raise theirs to 34. Okay, so they went from 25 to 19 up to 34. Instead of continuing to go down with this other person, they went up, okay? Here's what happened. What happened is they were selling a ton of units at 34 because of this thing called perceived value.
Isn't that crazy?
People were looking at these listings and assuming that the $15 one was a cheap Chinese knockoff.
Which it was.
And looking at the $35 one and assuming that it was an amazing product, okay? Guess what happened? The other person kept trying to raise their prices. Never could get it right, okay? They put their price up to like $40. Tried to go higher than us. Guess what happened? They lost the buy box. And that supplier no longer sells that product on Amazon.
That's an amazing story. I didn't even know about that when I made this PowerPoint, but that's an amazing one. If you're in the 9 family, I think you realize that we get better as videos go on.
Yes.
And so if you stay till the end of videos, you're going to get rewarded because that's a big one. Okay. And then doubling PPC spend. Okay. This one is interesting, especially something you combine with this, right? So instead of saying, hey, I'm just going to liquidate this product, what if you doubled your pay-per-click? You just said, I'm going to spend twice as much on advertising. I'm going to increase my price. You have a bigger margin to work with. You get more velocity. Pretty cool. And then what if you just got 20 more reviews?
Yep.
I mean, can you imagine the difference between a 10 review product and a 30 review product?
Somebody the other day messaged, I keep going back to all these people who are messaging because we're dealing with these mistakes on a daily basis. And this is why we wanted to make this video, because we want people to not make these mistakes, right? But somebody was like, hey, I have these products, they're not selling. If I do a removal order out of Amazon, it's like 50 cents a unit, and it's literally gonna cost me like $2,000 because I have all of these units.
Those are expensive.
And here's what I said to do. I said, how about instead of losing $2,000 for removal orders, you spend $500, $600, $700 on PPC.
Yep.
Like, think about it in terms of what you're losing. It's called opportunity cost, people. It's an economics principle. I'm not going to try to explain
All
that
right,
right
Joshua said, do the opposite, get opposite results. I love that, bro.
Great.
And then Marvin says he likes that, Josh. So, Josh, you're bringing value. I love it, bro. Okay, so let's do number 2, runner-up. Things that people do. I forget what this is. This is very...
when people come into the office and they're sick.
Nope. This is more niche than that.
Oh, more niche than that.
Gotta break it down a little bit.
People...
Guess it in the chat.
People are... Is he yelling?
No, look at his nose.
Sneezing and not covering the sneeze.
No. Okay.
Runny nose and going.
That's it.
Yes!
Yes, people do this all the time. This is just blow your nose.
Right.
Why are you all day long blow your damn nose? It's one of my biggest mistakes that people make on a day-to-day basis. You want to know what the number? Does anyone want to know what the number 1 mistake people make on Amazon is?
Tell me.
Boom! Trusting the wrong guru. And this one probably isn't kosher. This one probably isn't the most, you probably shouldn't say this on a live stream.
Time out. Swaggy break. Look at that picture. Look at that tattoo work, though.
I put our swaggiest one for number 1.
Swaggy.
This is not a slant at anyone. This is not directed at one individual. What this is the Amazon FBA industry as a whole.
Yep.
Okay, so let me just do these did you knows.
Okay.
So number 1 did you know is that you know that most gurus, should have put most gurus do not buy cars with that FBA money. And if you don't know this yet, it's okay, you're just new to the space. Most of the gurus are buying cars, houses, all the fancy things by selling online courses. Okay, that's just the fact of the matter. It's just, there's just no possible way, if you do the math in your head, to go from 0 to millions in literally 6 months if you are doing Amazon FBA correctly, right? Because the thing is, with Amazon, you have to reinvest for inventory. So you're building up a brand, a business, something that is probably a lot more, solid for a long term, but you're gonna have to reinvest. So even if you do make $1 million in 6 months, which could happen, which does happen, you're gonna have to take some of that out to put back to inventory. It's some of it. So that's why just seeing all this lavish spending and all this crazy stuff that's happening, you have to kind of do the math in your head, guys. Okay, and
wait. You said if you could make $1 million in 6 months. Okay, this is from April to November. How many months is that?
That's almost 6 months.
We're dang close.
Dude, what happens when we should throw a party when that goes over $1 million?
I agree.
That's
I think
pretty
when
cool.
this goes over $1 million, we celebrate.
Yeah. So you whatever, guys. I'm just saying, do the math. You use your head. What are the chances of 100 gurus that have all these cars and all these things all being successful on Amazon versus all they did was they sold 1,000 courses to 1,000 people? You know what I mean? Which one's easier? Okay. And so then the second one is, guys, mentorship has limits. Do you see how many people are in these courses or in these programs or in these mentorship masterclasses, whatever the hell people are calling them these days? If there's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 6,000, 20,000 people in a group, do you really think, I mean, just honestly, do you really think that person, that guru, is going to answer your questions?
I mean, that's the thing is, it's impossible. How many emails and messages do we get a day? And we've got 500 students.
Exactly.
Compared to people who have 5,000, 10,000 students.
It's nothing against those gurus. It's just, if that's what you expect, you're delusional and you've lost your mind. If you expect someone like me and Taylor, but someone with way more students to answer your questions individually, you're nuts. It's just not going to happen. And then this one is the one I love because I like to take it away from just blaming those people, because those people are honestly great entrepreneurs. They are making serious money, and if you're hating on them, I don't know, that's your own problem. But this is the thing, your complaining and whining won't help. It's not about your guru, it's not about your mentor, it's not about any of that. We aren't the ones running your Amazon business, okay? So all of the blame game that's going on, all of this, it's so annoying on the internet right now, and all of these Facebook groups, they're like, my guru didn't answer my question, and so I failed on Amazon. My first product sucked. They told me the wrong thing. You made the decisions. You're the one who clicked the buttons. You're the one who took out your credit card and bought 5,000 units of a plush toy that sells for $1 on Amazon and has no margin. You're the one who did that. Do not blame it on other people. And I'm sorry that this is number 1, but this is the number 1 problem.
I love it when Kel roasts people.
I can't help it. It makes me mad. I want you guys to be successful.
Yes.
So I want you, number one, to pick mentors who care about you. If you would like to choose us, we would appreciate that. If not, literally just use your head. Pick people that are trustworthy, that have your best interests at heart. And then number two, no matter who you pick, own it. Be responsible.
So
take responsibility for your actions, and it will all be okay. We have never been perfect.
Never.
Me and Taylor have never treated a student perfect. Ask Joshua. Joshua is one of our best, most interactive students. Joshua, have I ever responded to you perfectly? Have I ever answered a question perfectly? Have I ever done everything perfectly? Hell no. Joshua, no matter what I do, Joshua is going to be successful. The guy's an animal. The guy's a beast. Wes, same thing. Our boy Nick, all of these people that are successful in our group, in our students right now, they're successful independent of us. It is their drive. It is their goals. It is their passion that makes it happen, not us. That's it.
You can keep going if you want. That's great.
That's it. That's it. And I hope that makes sense, and I hope you guys like that. But let's get on.
Yeah.
I gotta calm down. This one's gonna be fun.
Okay.
You're not gonna get this right.
I'm not gonna get it, okay.
If he gets this right, what should we do? I don't know. Let's see.
Kale has to go jump in the river.
What? I forget what this is.
What the heck,
Hold
Kale?
on a second. I forget.
Okay.
Oh, I do. I know what this is.
Okay,
this is
hold
very
on.
vague,
Hold
but
on.
this is the biggest problem. This is what people do. This is the most annoying thing people do. Number one by far.
Gossip.
Nope.
Dang it. Hold on. I don't want any hints.
Hey, guess in the chat, guys. This is the number one mistake I swear that most people make in relationships.
Relationships?
In any relationship, any dating, reasons people don't like you. This is number one.
You're weird. You don't talk. You have a blank stare. You don't actively listen. There's they don't.
Someone says ask friend for their advice. Compromising. Okay, close. Communication. Come on, someone's gonna guess this. Judging others.
Cheating.
Nope.
No.
Assume. Not enough cash flow. Assumption.
Assumption.
Should I just give it away?
No. Is there a hint?
Is there
a hint?
Okay, the hint is one of these people is doing all of the talking. And then what are they focused on when they're talking?
Themselves.
They
just talk about themselves.
This is something, guys, just a life
Not
tip.
being humble.
Yeah,
Joshua
that was close. This is just a life tip, guys. Ask questions. Make it about the other person. Like if you're going on a date, this is literally how I got my wife to love me. Okay? Instead of sitting there and talking about how great you are and how awesome you are and how amazing you are, sit there and just ask questions all the time. Oh, where did you go to school? Oh my gosh, how'd that make you feel? Where'd you go here? That person will leave that conversation thinking, I love that person. People love talking about themselves, so flip it. Ask questions instead of talking about yourself, and everyone will like you more.
So good.
I'm just dropping dimes today.
You are. You really are.
Sheesh.
You really, really, really are. I'm okay with it too. I like it.
Should we answer questions?
I think we should
missed
answer
a bunch
some
of questions. Let's go back through.
Okay, let's
there's going to be a lot. Okay. Mary just signed up Monday for 9U.
What's up, Mary?
Thanks, Mary. You're awesome. Marvin.
Hold on, we're getting past these. Okay. Now I've seen a few videos where you and Kel say that $1,500 or even $1,000 would be enough to start our Amazon business.
So that is after you buy a course, Caleb. So like it'd mostly be like two. It'd probably be at least 2,000. So you need at least 1,000 for your first inventory is what we typically tell people. Excuse me.
I always thought that I would need at least $4,000. I was wondering if you could simplify and break down a $1,000 entry as to where every last of that dollar is put into.
So if you have 1,000 for inventory, we have a video on this channel. It's called something about a budget for every budget or
what is that
plan for every budget. How much money does it cost to sell on Amazon? Plan for every budget. Check that one out, Caleb. But there are plans for every single thing, and it's broken down, and it's probably better than I can say it right now.
Yes.
So go check out that video.
Can you both wave so I know this is live? We already did that. When is the right moment to start bundling?
So
product research, at the beginning.
Yeah. When you're doing product research, you should start to think about what you can do to add value. And then when you're talking to your supplier, you see if that supplier has that bundle, right? Ishmael said HBB is key. Vicky says, I read the bullet in the description. Oh, Vicky, you're one of a few. That's good.
Not taking action. That mistake cost me 13 grand.
Woo!
Tad is dope, Taylor.
Bam! It is a good tat. I really like it.
I tell my kids whining doesn't help all the time. Truth. Choose knowledge over money. Taking responsibility is a foreign language these days.
That is deep.
And these were all the guesses. Okay. Yes, Kale giving out relationship advice and Amazon.
Hey, that's what I try to do.
How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Great book. How much for PPC?
How much should we spend?
How much? So that one's really hard. It depends on the product. It depends on what you're doing. It depends on how many reviews you have. Okay. But the thing with PPC is that people are trying to budget for PPC. You shouldn't do that because basically PPC is taking out of your profits that you're making on Amazon. You never have to send Amazon money unless you're not making any sales and wasting a much money on PPC, which you shouldn't be doing because you should be optimizing constantly. But how much you spend on PPC is up to you. We have some general guidelines around like daily budget, how much you should spend, depending on if you're trying to like launch with PPC, you're just trying to grow some business, what you're trying to do.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, to summarize it in one sentence, if it's profitable, keep spending more. Okay? Just keep spending more if it's profitable.
James, in your full Facebook ads course, Youre.
Sweet! James, I love you, bro.
Literally yesterday, I was emailing back and forth with someone, and someone was literally like, good morning, and then hit enter accidentally, and it sent. So I just responded back, was like, good morning to you too.
That's hilarious. James says, in your Facebook ads, you said that you can use reach better than conversions, but there was no later video explaining how reach is better than conversions. Is this in the course?
Yes. So, all right, that's a fair point. Are you? I feel like there is a video explaining it.
The video, I know what video it is. James, it's the video about customize. I forget what it's called. I'll have to look at it, but customizing your columns in Facebook ads to show you the data that you want to see, no matter what campaign you're running. So it'll say, all right, they purchased this, or they bought this, or they bought this, and then you can run a reach campaign and still track it on the side. Does that make sense? So it is a video. It's under a different title.
Yep.
That's probably why it's confusing. Can I pay the supplier without using PayPal and it is safe? I would definitely try to use PayPal, Ahmed. PayPal or Alibaba Trade Assurance is the way to go. You can double that up and use a credit card, and your credit card will also protect you a little bit as well.
Okay, so I found an amazing market, but weight, size, and amount I can purchase would only be around 200 if negotiations go well. Thoughts? Thinking of just going for something else.
Weight, size. It would be better to get a little more than 200 units.
Yes, I think so as well.
Okay.
I would go for at least 400 or 500 units. I would say that is something you want to do.
Yeah. Falik, user of Boost 9 here, solid software. Thank you.
Thanks,
we
man.
think so. We spent a lot of time on it. Anyways, do you engage VAs for your Amazon business? If yes, what do you look out for? Where do you get good VAs who are already equipped with Amazon knowledge? Yes, we actually have two VAs. You can get them on Upwork. It's honestly really, really easy.
Yep.
There's a lot of really smart VAs. Just type in Amazon FBA into Upwork, make a gig, say, hey, I need help with XYZ. You're going to get 30 applications in 5 minutes.
Yep.
Super easy. Marvin, absolutely going for 1,000.
All right. He's going for 1,000 units.
Okay, perfect. Carlos, any updates on the new Amazon targeting PPC method? We're still kind of, a lot of people think that you should just, we've talked about this with Facebook ads, with Amazon PPC, with everything, that you should just like run it for like a week and see what happens. But that is just, scientifically, it makes no sense.
Wrong.
Like you can't split test anything with less than, most of the time, I hate to tell you guys this, but if you have a smaller budget, you can't even split test at all. Yep. Because you need to spend a certain amount of money, you need to get a certain amount of impressions, you need to get a certain amount of click-through to even have any sort of like correlation scientifically that was better than a different strategy. So still working on it. It's going to be literally months, guys. We try to be scientific with everything we do.
Yep. Is Payoneer good for receiving payments? It's okay. It's like a long process. Like you have to get approved and do all this stuff, and
we have some money sitting in there.
It takes longer to get to your bank account.
Yeah.
But you can. Can I actually sell a good product for about $1,000? So our best product ever, we bought each one for $1.10 a piece.
Yep.
So for $1,000, and that included shipping, including everything. So we could have bought like 800 units, 900 units. And it sold for $19.99 a piece, and they sold like hotcakes.
Yep.
Sell like hotcakes.
So it can happen. You just have to be more diligent with your research. Monica, have you ever used rebates? How successful did you find it? A little bit. Mostly we just did launches back when launches were working better. One thing I have done, but I've used with students before, especially if you're in like a supplement category or something where you would buy more than one, is do a quantity discount. So you do, okay, buy 2, get 20% off. Buy 3, get 30% off. Buy 4, and you can add cool pictures that show that, demonstrate that. That does definitely improve sales. That would be the biggest thing I would try.
Yep. Do you have an average of how many keywords you should rank per product?
As many as you can, but this goes back to, there's a video of us, the thumbnail is like we broke into Whole Foods or something, but we talk about how you want to rank for a bunch of long tail keywords, right? You don't just want to rank for one big one, you want to spread it out. And if you, using Boost 9 has kind of opened our eyes to how many long tail keywords there are.
Yep.
So like I would say just spread it. Spread the net as wide as you can, bro. There's usually no cap on those long tails.
Yep. I cannot wait to jump on the channel regarding Facebook ads. My doc is apparently throwing me on the local news. What? Yo! If you were here, Chris, we'd give you a high five, but you're not, so we gave each other a high five.
You said the course is fire. Dude, Marvin, that's dope. How long did it take you to get that client, Marvin?
He closed one. No, were you the one who closed one on the phone? Talk later, guys. My email definitely has to do with the relationship. All good. Thank you, guys. 9fam. Got to take pup to vet again. Dope.
Okay. Cool, Martin. Thanks, bro.
Mohit, please have the presentation available for download or join 5 minutes late.
It'll be up on YouTube, bro.
After this, it'll be as a video up on YouTube. Hey guys, I'm working and can't hear you, but I want to do at least a 10 and show my support.
This is Elena. She literally messaged me and said, I feel like you're Granny, and the nicest, the sweetest email. And so now I talk to her as Granny. That's how we communicate. Love it. You're awesome, Granny. I love you.
Thanks, man. For Boost 9, when you mentioned that the profit is calculated after the Amazon fee, does it take into consideration for the size of the product? So it does take it into consideration as long as that information is available. Yep. Okay, so when we consider the fees, and we are making some changes to the fees, we're going to be breaking out the fees and stuff to make it easier for people. But as long as the dimensions and that kind of thing are available and we can pull those, then those fees are taking into consideration the size.
Yeah, agreed. Completely new to this, just opened an Amazon account, bought Boost 9 in the list, but do not know how to use them yet. Still going through the videos. Esteel, obviously, our course will walk you through every step of that if you have the budget for that. Otherwise, go on our YouTube channel. There's a video called 21 Steps to Amazon FBA, and literally just walk yourself through those. Try to learn every single step. But again, the course does go through everything step by step.
Quick question. I have my product up and running and I have 7 reviews and getting 3 more coming in. Also have good pictures. I decided to run PPC and I'm only getting impressions and no clicks or shows. Where did you get the keywords for your PPC campaigns? What does the rest of your listing look like? Do you have any organic sales at all? Like, there's a lot around that. If you want to email us more specifically about your listing, we can answer more about that, Eric.
Yep. Sean.
Who do you use to host your custom email domain? It's all hosted on Google. It's Google Suite.
Google Suite, yep. Cool. Hey, if you guys are still here, I think we're going to wrap it up. But if you guys could do me a huge favor, everyone right now at the same time, we are going to take our fingers on our mice. We're going to go down to the like button on this video and we are going to click like right now. Like. Was this a good live stream? Did it provide you value? Like. And if you aren't subscribed and you haven't hit the bell for notifications, go and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell, because hopefully you've seen that we're live here every Wednesday at 11 o'clock. You have no idea the quality that is going to come at your neck on this YouTube channel. We are upgrading everything. We are taking this so seriously. So you are going to want to be around as we blow this thing up into the stratosphere. Honestly, love you guys so much. You got anything else to say?
I mean, we have a couple more questions if we want to answer those.
Okay, real quick, couple more. Martin, to clarify, I got the Facebook ads course, absorbed as much info as I could, went to the doc the next day and closed her. Not even a free trial anymore. Just want your audience to know.
Yep.
That's insane.
Ridiculous.
I mean, I literally made that claim on a webinar about the Facebook ads, and I said, if you do what's in the course, you can land a client within 24 hours and pay for the course, and he just did it.
Is it necessary to send the product to my house and then send it to Amazon warehouse? And can I have a company inspection to check the product and packaging is good? You don't have to. If you're gonna, especially if you're gonna have someone inspect it, then you don't need to send it to your house. It's just what we preferred to do the first couple of times we did it. How are you doing on Google Ads?
Oh, we're ramping up.
Here is
show them that remarketing
reports. Split. So, I mean, I can just show you this. So, as you can see the line right here, we really didn't even start until like the middle of October. Right in there, we've spent $1,900, made almost $10,000 at a 400% ROI.
Check this one right here is dope. Look at the 683%. This is just spending, this one right here is spending was spending $40 a day, guys, on Google Ads, just retargeting people on our YouTube channel. I just raised that to $80 yesterday, so we're just gonna keep doubling it now that it's working.
Yep. Product targeting PPC is bomb. I already liked. Guys, we absolutely love you. This has been a super long live stream, but
it was great.
It was amazing. It was fantastic. Kale, you killed it. You were dropping bombs.
Thanks, bro. You did well in answering the questions for the most part. I think you got like 5 out of 10. So.
Yeah, I'll take that. 50%. That's not too bad. So with that, guys, we will see you here every Wednesday at 11 a.m. And then throughout the week, we'll be posting up the edited videos. With that, we love you, and we will see you in the next one.